Thank you for joining me today. And today is episode 5 of Catalysts and Curiosities, hosted by Meg Journals. And it's a fortnightly prompt thing, I never know what to call it, project that Meg releases in her newsletter. And you can dip in and out at any time. You can just kind of use the stories that she tells in her newsletter as kind of inspiration and just do what you want with it, really. I use this accordion journal that I made, and I will link the video to where I actually made the journal in the description box for this video. But I really loved making today's Catalysts and Curiosities. The theme was play, and that's exactly what I did. The elements that Meg gave us were grid, alphabet, stamps, and zine, and the colours were whatever pens, paints, inks you had around on your craft desk. Now, as I mentioned in the last episode to this, I don't actually have a craft desk, so the colours I chose were just a bag of felt tip pens, a black VersaFine stamp, and my watercolours. So I made this grid to signify the zine and grid element, and then I just played about in it. I did whatever random shapes or squiggles my hand decided on without thinking about it. And then I just watercoloured in the leftover space with whatever colours and varying shades of that colour my watercolour brush went to. And this was such a fun one to do because I've been so focused lately on doing the things to match prompts and stories and making things make some semblance of sense. But what I love about Catalysts and Curiosities is that there is absolutely no requirement to make something make sense. It's kind of like Meg tells you about her day and you take inspiration from it and just mess about in your journal. It's therapeutic, it's relaxing, it's a joy to do, and I'm really curious to see what I will do as the seasons turn to autumn and winter. I feel like the palettes I've been using have been very in line with the seasons, and they started in spring, so it will be interesting to see how that develops over the coming months and the dark half of the year. And then I just finished it off by for the alphabet stamp element, I just stamped out the word play both backwards and forwards. And you'll also see that I wiped off my watercolour brush on the other page, and when that dries, you won't see it here, but I'll remember to show you it at some point, but when it dries it actually looks like a really cool kind of colour palette, so I'll use that in another make in the future. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Catalysts and Curiosities. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me a comment. I'll link Meg's channel in the title box, so head over to her channel if you haven't already and check out how to get access to her newsletter. Even if you don't do the prompts, she does do some really nice things in her newsletter. Also, I know my camera just went wonky. I will sort that out in a second. But thank you so much for joining me today. I will be back again soon with something else. I still haven't noticed that my camera's gone. I will notice it now. There we go. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will leave all the links and stuff in the description box. See you soon. Bye.